What's going to happen then? What's coming down the tracks? I think what's going to happen is, I don't think these protests are going anywhere. They're going to increase, and I think they're going to ramp up massively as and when something terrible happens, which no doubt at some point it will, or as these continued inevitable attacks happen and situations and incidents happen between migrants in houses of multiple occupancy or hotels that are behaving out of order with women and girls, or worse still, committing crimes against them. So the protests aren't going anywhere. The left hasn't got any answers. All they've got is Nazi scum and all this crap that they say. I think that they're so entrenched in their worldview on one hand, but on the other hand, I think anybody with any kind of intellect has got to recognise that they're wrong. And I think the current situation is getting to the point where they're seen to be wrong, and they're just going to get worse. And I'm noticing it on a personal level. I've noticed it with conversations with people I know who are sort of the left, and I'm noticing their behaviour is deteriorating. And obviously these clips you see, the people are becoming more and more unhinged, and it's gonna get worse. It's going to amplify. It's going to reach crisis point, and I think that's what's going to happen. And I think we've got to keep the protests up. I don't buy the argument that peaceful protests doesn't get anywhere. It definitely does get somewhere if we keep that up and keep it peaceful, and older fellas like myself guide the younger ones into making sure it remains peaceful and pass that message out. We can put unsustainable strain on the police and on the government to get to the point where they've got to change something, because it's just they can't carry on. They can't. Every time they police one of these protests, they're dragging cops from other areas, and it's just unsustainable. So that is a massive pressure that we can achieve. We just like I keep saying, we've got to not fall into the trap of these things getting violent, because that gives them the powers they need to get more draconian with restricting protests. But no, things are it's going to get rough. It's going to get rough moving forward. It's going to get weird. And like I say, this behaviour of the great unwashed is just mental.